You can use puff pastry for so many different recipes. Here's how you can make your own at home. First, sift 70 grams of pastry flour straight onto your clean counter. Pastry flour contains less protein than other flours, which results in lighter, more delicate pastries. Next, add 200 grams of cold unsalted butter cut into small cubes. Use your fingertips to gently work the butter into the flour. Try to do this as quickly as possible to prevent the butter from melting too much from the heat of your hands. Eventually, a ball of dough will form. It might be a little sticky, but that's okay. Just use a bench scraper to gather it all together, then wrap snugly in plastic wrap. After it's wrapped, gently push down to shape the dough into a rough rectangle. This now needs to chill in the fridge for at least 45 minutes. In the meantime, start to make another dough by sifting 190 grams of pastry flour onto your working surface. Form a well in the middle with your fingertips, then to that well, add 4 grams of salt followed by 120 milliliters of cold water. Gently stir the water with the tips of your fingers in increasingly bigger circles to gradually incorporate the flour. Be careful not to breach the wall of flour surrounding the water, otherwise you're in for a bit of a mess. Eventually, the mixture in the center will become solid enough that you can push more flour into the middle and continue mixing. After some time, a dough will start to form. Continue kneading it and moving it around the workstation until all the flour is incorporated and it's nice and smooth. Wrap the dough in plastic wrap and press into a rectangle roughly the same size as you did with the butter dough. Now chill in the fridge for 30 minutes. When the butter dough is nice and cold, remove the plastic wrap and lightly dust with flour on a clean working surface. You now need to roll this out until it's about doubled in length. It will be quite solid at first. Don't push too hard, just gently roll up and down, applying even pressure until it starts to get more malleable. Once you have a nice long rectangle, use a bench scraper to carefully remove any part of the dough that's stuck to the counter, then move the whole rectangle to the side while you roll out your other dough. This one should be much easier and faster to roll out since it's just flour, water, and salt. Just try to get it into about the same width and length as you did with the other dough. Then place the rolled out butter dough on top of the flour dough. Roll out a few times on one side, then carefully flip the doughs over and continue rolling with a lightly floured rolling pin. You don't need to press too hard, just enough so that the two doughs stick to each other. We actually want to keep a bit of separation between the two, since that will create the ever-important layers in the pastry. Fold the two ends about halfway towards the center, then fold again so the two sides meet in the middle. And finally, fold completely in half for a total of 5 folds. Roll again with a lightly floured rolling pin, just until all the folds have stuck together. Then you need to wrap in plastic wrap again and chill for 20 minutes. Keeping the dough cold and allowing it to rest is very key to making the best puff pastry. When it's chilled, roll out the dough into another rough rectangle about 3 times its current size. Once it's rolled out, fold into 3, then lightly flour both sides. Now you should be able to roll it out into a more uniform rectangular shape. Rotate the dough so the long ends are on the sides, then fold into 3 again. All the folding and rolling is what creates those telltale layers that puff up when you bake it, hence puff pastry. After the now long thin rectangle has been rolled out slightly, fold into 3 again, then cover with plastic wrap and chill for at least 30 minutes or until you're ready to use. At that time, just roll it out into your desired thickness and follow recipe baking instructions. Subscribe to learn how to make these easy palmilla cookies coming soon, and in the meantime, check out one of these great videos.